Hey, down in front.
Yeah.
Flash time.
Flashpoint.
So
Oh, stop it, you.
this was
Jesus.
marketed very well.
Yeah.
You got me.
You got me. You
in.
got me
Wrap me
thinking it was
around your
gonna be.
finger.
You got me
Well-
thinking it was gonna be great.
See, there was things in it that were really cool.
Yeah.
And there was definitely a lot of ambition behind the project for sure. I just think the movie itself, it's gotten reshot 3 times. There was probably over 12 visual effects studios involved with
So
the
many.
film. I just think, I don't know.
Spaghetti.
It started off okay. There were a lot of things humor-wise in the film that I thought landed that were funny.
Especially being Barry Allen.
OG Barry that we had in the Snyder is in this one, and I liked it.
Yeah, he was cool.
I
thought
did
he
too.
was good.
I did too.
I thought he was written well. I
Passion was there.
don't. Now that I know it's how he runs, I don't care about the run thing. It's fine.
It's gonna be a gripe for me for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, like, we know it's Ezra Miller playing. I mean, like, it's got to be different. So, the 2 Ezra Miller effect for me, there's a younger variant of Barry that you see in the trailer. He's a little younger. He's
Still
like
in
18.
college.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Yeah.
like him. And it made me like our Barry more.
It's true. It definitely gave the contrast of like, all right, I'm with this guy,
Yeah.
not with this one. The comedy of it, like, started off at a low point. I was not about him. And then there were some parts that would go up and be like, all right, I'm cool with Dumb Barry.
You get
And
introduced
then
to him and he kicks over a fucking trash can at
That
his neighbor.
was,
Like, what?
God, it was so
All right,
dumb.
so you're
His
just a little-
introduction was just like,
So you're just a little twat.
I said to you, I'm like,
Get it.
who does that?
Yeah.
What kind? Who are you portraying? I'm just trouncing around, kicking.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not
That's
sure.
an 18-year-old. Like,
Yeah, sure.
all right, dude.
I mean, it's kind of like, I have a 17-year-old that works with me. It's kind of how he acts.
That's not. Well-
just kicking shit over.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Well, I mean,
I don't know. I haven't worked with, but either way. Yeah,
probably doesn't work like that now. Now that it's been like a couple weeks with me.
Now
Right.
now that you made him cry.
No.
Yeah. Different guy. That was
Another
different one.
teenager
Different
that Tyler's made cry.
he's good at that. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was a mixed bag for Dumb Barry for me.
Yeah, young Barry, I wasn't really a fan of.
Alternate universe Barry, I was not a fan of.
They, the story in Act 1 and Act 2 was pretty on par. I mean, like, it was okay. Act 3 is just a complete mess in this film. To me, it was just an absolute crazy mess.
Totally agree.
And I just don't think maybe they like put one end of the bow too tight on the gift.
Off the start here, we had a friend who also saw it who said it was great. He said it was a really, really, really good movie, and I said
we didn't see the same movie.
we didn't. I was gonna say the lens is different.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you were watching it through.
Their barometers different.
I
They're
guess
also
so.
a very, very biased watcher because they love the Flash.
Well, there.
They still watch the CW.
I love the Flash, and that's why I hate it.
Right. No, I'm saying they
They
love
like the CW Flash.
the CW Flash.
Well, yeah, if they would have put Grant Gustin in the film, I would have been like, hell yeah, let's go.
Make
But they
that
didn't.
the make.
You wanted to
dude,
deep fake.
They could have made him. They could have made him the fucking young other Barry. They could have.
I
Missing
guess.
marks out here left and
Yeah,
right.
but then people would have liked him better than Ezra Miller.
Well, yeah,
Can't have
because
that.
There you go.
He's more likable
have
than
that.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see. We also get.
Let me hold on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah,
I just want to say
Let's
this.
make an outline of this.
Before we get into the film a lot, I just want to say we went into this film completely disregarding all of the outside of DC Universe shit that's going on with Ezra Miller.
Yes.
We're just strictly
It's
talking
genuinely-
about the film.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, go ahead, Mike. My bad.
I was gonna say we get some other some other peoples in the movie. I guess it's not spoilers. It's in the trailer. We
It's
get Keaton,
cameos.
We
Yeah,
get Keaton Batman.
Keaton Batman,
Oh, yeah.
and he was a nice treat.
Hey, definitely.
Also,
Definitely.
talks of Nicolas Cage Superman. We
Yeah.
already-
There were talks of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Talks of Henry
that was-
Cavill and
that
Gal
was
Gadot. And
Gadot.
there was also talks of Batfleck, which we can confirm
Yep.
Batfleck is in the film,
Yep.
which we saw in the trailer. The cameos and stuff that we got, all encompassing all of the cameos to me were terrible. Not
Yeah.
good. Not well done.
The how do I say it in the non-spoiler say the to end section where you're talking about the cameos, right? That bunky. The ones at the
Initially-
beginning and the post credit scene, I can.
Even
Yeah.
post-credit scene.
I mean,
hated it.
Yikes.
I didn't. I'm not saying it was great. They were done better because it wasn't done the same way that the
Yeah.
other ones were done.
I feel like that post-credit scene was pointless.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah,
It literally was pointless.
unless it develops into an upcoming movie.
Unless he gets sucked into a puddle and he goes back to Atlantis through a puddle.
No. We're not getting no more Ezra Miller Flash. He's not. No.
So that makes
do you
me
mean?
think.
Like, dude, this movie was in development for 9 years.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
We're gonna be 70
I was talking
years
about
old
from the
next-
post-credit scene that character's next movie. If that is somehow incorporated,
I doubt it.
I doubt it. But
doubt it.
I mean, then it is ultimately pointless.
Yeah, in my opinion, the post-credit scene, you literally don't need to watch it.
No, you gotta
don't
sit
need
through a
to wa-
lot
it's-
of credits for that
it's
one too.
Terrible.
it's
Post-credit scene was so
literally
pointless.
post. It's
Yes.
not mid. It's not
Yeah,
pre-credit.
it literally was just pointless. The one thing I want to talk about that was the biggest gripe of mine in this film, and I don't care what anyone says, the CGI in this film is
Top notch.
abysmal.
Top notch.
Abysmal. It looks
Dude.
as
Nice one, bruv.
bad as Scorpion King did
Yes.
back in the day.
1990
And I
motherfucking
don't give
So
a
bad.
single fuck what anyone tells me I'm wrong. No, I'm not. I will literally bring up a frame of Scorpion King and a frame of the end of Act 3 and say, tell me that this is different. Tell me that this is on the right looks better than this.
I don't
It
think anybody
doesn't.
can give you that.
It
That
doesn't.
satisfaction.
No.
It's terrible. They do CGI, full 3D CGI rendered people that look like shit. They do
Yeah.
deep fake software shit to people where they should have just filmed it. Film it.
Money.
Well, whatever, dude.
9 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
and reshot 3 times.
9 years.
There was, I think it's 5 different scripts that were, picked
Jesus
apart and
Christ.
pieced together in this fucking film.
And it shows.
I'm just, I gotta be honest when I'm dude, the CGI is so bad,
Especially because his entire suit is CGI as well.
but it looked good. The suit looks fine.
Right.
Yeah.
There's things that just
They
were
put emphasis on the things that are in your face, and then you were just like, that's
Everything
all right.
else is-
for everything else.
There are things that are just completely and utterly atrocious looking that distracted me
Yeah.
Yes.
in the movie where I don't even care what Barry's doing that looks cool. I literally go, that thing looks like a demon. I have no idea what's going on now. This looks so
Demon
bad.
babies, dude.
Yeah, and like it's for me, it's massive big distraction. I mean, dude, if you can look past that, good on you. Holy
Yeah, that-
crap.
Those are
That's
those
hard-
biased
it's hard.
people.
I
guess. I don't-
if you can look past it,
That was
I
the
guess.
artistic choice.
And here's the other thing that I'll rebuttal that with.
It looks like
they
a bunch of
rebutting himself.
neglect.
if they would have taken more time on the CGI or had more of a budget, because I can guarantee you Warner Brothers said no more.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you guys have taken long enough. This film got announced in 2013.
Wow.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Like, they probably were like, no more, dude. It's just gonna look like shit then. Fine.
Yeah.
Release it. It's done. Like, so.
But my
like,
third act, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dude, is like there are just things in this movie that just were so distracting to me, I guess you could say. You know, and I think that has a huge negative for me. You know, the other thing that that I'll touch on, we kind of brought it up, is the nostalgia bait in this film. The nostalgia bait to me was so cheaply done, so almost a spit in your face type of way.
You did like a few nuggets.
I did, but there are things and elements to some certain characters that they just boil down to they suck now. or something like that.
Yeah.
Where I just was like, no, dude, that's not that person.
This movie was it was supposed to reset DC Universe. Yes?
Well, and it
That was the
did.
word.
It
Sure.
did, but it I don't know. The steps to get there and shit were just so weird.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah, right. The steps.
by the end, I'm like, okay, so things are back to what they are.
No.
How did things change?
Yeah, right. Exactly. We're not left with exactly where we, knowing where
Right.
we are. or
Not
what's
a
happening.
clue where I personally do not have a clue where anything stands right now.
Right. And that's not good.
That was supposed to clear the air, yes?
I don't know.
I-
Let's talk about final verdicts, and then we'll just talk spoilers because we can go wild in there and
That's true.
and really break shit down. So I guess I'll start, just because I ranted long enough and
Sure.
get me over with. For me, I'm going with a 5. For me, I want to say I went in with high expectations. I mean, the trailer really, I was like, yeah, man, this is going to be a fun movie.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I think the first half was fun, but I got to be honest, man. I mean, it's 2023. Like, I don't understand how
9 years.
I don't understand how stuff looked that bad. I really don't. I really don't. And I think that James Gunn right now, at least for me, you're a fucking liar. That was not a good movie, dude.
Right.
I'm going to agree with Tyler. And I'm also going with a 5. It left me ultimately with some confusion of like, huh?
Yeah.
Why? What? How?
In the grand scheme of the universe, yeah, it doesn't make sense. And even like, I mean,
with people saying this is resetting this is resetting that, brand new DC universe, I'm sitting here like,
no,
Don't see it.
Yeah, it didn't. Did that? Yeah, it didn't happen.
didn't see it.
For me, I'd stick with a 5. I'd like drop it to a 4, but it's an average watch. And if I look at it in the lens of like
an average
just
watch, yes.
the Flash movie, not taking into account the whole universe thing or whatever, okay, it was okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
yeah, that's fine. Fair.
So it's 5s across the board.
It was mids. It was mids.
mids.
It was definitely mids.
Some
Some parts comical hit they hit properly.
Right.
Like,
But
okay,
it's not enough
haha,
to
that's
hold it.
haha, that's Barry Allen, but it in a nutshell, in its entirety, not good. Not good.
Yeah, I agree with that. Mid movie, and that whole third act thing, that's where it really, really falls apart.
Well,
but
I just don't
there's
think
other
they
things in the
had.
beginning.
I don't think they had anything else under their belt. They literally went, dude, we got 5 scripts. We don't have a way to end this. It's just gonna be crazy at the end. Like, we're just gonna make it as crazy as possible. Whatever. Fuck it.
Right.
Just
Whatever.
Throw everything together and just hope for the best.
All right. let's get into spoilers.
You better flash your way out of here if you don't want any spoilers. Just
Spoiler warning, if you want, go see The Flash and pause right here and then pick it right back up after you get out of the theater. 'cause
Remember,
we're about to spoil.
and
to
let us
let us
know
know
if
in the
you agree
comments.
or disagree.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because I guess people have mixed opinions about this.
Yes.
We don't.
So
we are all in
We're on-
agreement
All aboard!
with each other.
there are a couple things that, man, there's so much to break down. So let's start with Michael Keaton Batman.
Okay.
Okay. So who here has seen Batman and Batman Returns? Okay. Two phenomenal Batman movies. This Batman, this Michael Keaton Batman, he sucks. He sucks. He's not the Batman Returns Batman.
No.
Keaton.
It they just, I mean, it's just such a joke, dude.
The only thing I found redeeming in that is the reveal of the bat suits.
I guess. Like,
I heard you.
Bat suits, the
I mean, I was
cave
gonna
was
say, I heard you
alright.
audibly as soon as they got lit up. You were like, yes.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And that's exactly what it gave me. The same way. And then that was it.
No.
but that's the thing is like,
And then that
yeah,
was
all the bat suits look cool. His gear looks cool. The
It's old school.
You know, the bat wing looks cool. And Keaton in the Batman suit looks dope.
Yes.
Still.
Yeah.
My biggest
Grizzled.
thing is they whittled him down to Mark Hamill in Rise of Skywalker or Last Jedi.
Right.
They made him a hobo, loser, doesn't take care of Wayne Manor, doesn't do anything. He's a bum ass motherfucker.
Make spaghetti.
Here's your
And-
argument.
But what about the multiverse thing?
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, well, this is the thing is like, this is supposed to be Batman Returns.
Yes.
Batman.
Yeah.
Not a
Well,
not
he
a
had
No.
enough.
No.
not a
Eh,
different
well,
universe. Michael Keaton Batman. It's
right.
the,
That universe is.
They
Yeah.
explain it as Gotham doesn't need me anymore. The city's the safest it's
LOL.
ever been.
LOL.
So I retired.
Then here's what you do, Bruce. Go somewhere else that needs you.
Metropolis.
Bloodhaven.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
It's all
You're-
good now. We're
Nah,
chilling.
they don't.
It's gravy.
Bloodhaven
And-
doesn't need it either.
And they
LOL.
We're all good.
I know that it sounds silly, dude, but like, wow, how about build the set from Batman Returns Gotham and give us some of that? Show us that they're safe. Like, I mean, no. We're just gonna have
No.
Michael Keaton sit here in a fucking white wig, a white beard that looks like absolute shit, and he's just gonna say, multiverse, bye.
That whole opening like introduction fight thing to him, where they're like trying to mask his face with the
So
hair and all that,
dumb.
and like I can't
Yeah, I'm
see.
like, come
who could
on.
it be?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, come on,
That doesn't sound
bro.
like Michael Keaton.
Yeah, they're like, Michael Keaton didn't want to do any of the stunts, so we got to CGI him in here and make sure we don't have enough to. We didn't pay for his likeliness, so just put all the hair in front of him.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, because
That
you
was
can
a-
totally
The
see what
stuntman.
he's
It was
doing.
the
That was
stuntman.
a $1,000 wig.
That was the
You know,
stuntman.
there's
doing
your
all that
budget
stuff,
right
and
there.
they had
So
to-
the Keaton Batman is just not the Keaton Batman that I know. I mean, there's just certain things where Batman as a character is just, hey, we're gonna go. We need you because there's a fucking alien here, and he's talking about ending the goddamn world. Pass.
pass.
What?
What do you mean pass? As in like I'm not doing it? Or, like-
Batman as a character would literally be like, I already know. This
Yeah.
is my plan. I've been waiting for you.
Yeah. Not this one.
Nope. No,
This
because
one's
this
done.
one gives up
Yep. Until he
Yeah.
doesn't.
and becomes a painter
And
and eats fucking spaghetti with ragu just poured into it. What?
yeah, but what's the Parmesan?
Yeah.
It's garnish.
I mean, dude,
it's garbage.
I just, yeah, the Keaton and then there's the sequence at the end. He literally is the dumbest motherfucker ever. He literally goes, "Hey, I know I've been shooting all these ships in the air, and there's this blue thing on them, but I'm gonna fly into it and take it out."
Big one.
Eject out of your fucking oh wait,
No,
the
he thought he was
ejection's
just gonna fly
broken.
through
I
it
can't
and like
eject
Captain
out.
Marvel his way through it.
So
That's what he wanted to.
fucking dumb, dude. The,
Yeah, I
the
don't-
Batman Returns Batman would never let that happen, dude.
He's the like they said, best detective. But
Yeah, not the
apparently,
Not the best warrior.
but
yeah.
apparently couldn't see visually that there was a shield. around the ship.
Yeah. Or like, you know,
That ship was the only one that had a
Let me
shield.
crash my ship into another ship with a shield and have it do virtually nothing.
Yeah, it's
Nothing.
literally nothing. And then they go back and he gets out of the plane. Roger that.
Roger that.
And then gets out of the plane. And the dude that he was just trying to maim with a Gatling gun 30,000 times and it didn't do anything. He goes,
Shoots
"Hey,
2 more rockets at him.
I think
doesn't
I'm
do
gonna
anything.
throw 2 or 3 bombs on you, and that might get you."
Yeah. No, didn't.
He was already informed that we can't really hurt
Crash
them.
the plane into that motherfucker, bro.
Nah.
What the hell?
It's too smart.
I mean,
Alright.
dude, yeah, there was just things like that where I was like, that's not Keaton Batman.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
All right.
Remember, this is a Flash movie.
That's
LOL.
true. Well, since
LOL.
it's a Flash movie, let's go on to another character.
Sure.
Supergirl.
Sure.
Loved it.
Loved it.
I liked her.
I liked her too.
I liked this iteration. Yes.
Me too.
The only part that I had a problem with, and it wasn't even with Supergirl herself or the character, it was the breakout scene or whatever. When she's getting shot, there's no the clothes she's wearing is also impenetrable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
There
that's where I was
were
like,
maybe 5 bullet holes in that thing.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
exactly what
yeah,
you're talking
because
about.
then we might see a tit
Well,
or
it's
something like that. Or
Oh,
like
no.
some bush. But we'll
non-emaciated.
We'll
Yeah.
replace that with Ezra Miller's ass
Yes.
for 3 minutes.
That's
no
true.
problem. Here you guys go. Oh yeah, because that's what I want to see is Ezra Miller naked in the fucking street for 2 minutes straight, jiggling his ass cheeks around. Hell yeah, walking
his
with a
little
pan.
tambourine
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, like, come on, bro. Why? Why? Yeah. Oh, it's so funny.
No, it really fucking wasn't.
Yeah, you don't see them 13-year-olds throwing a candy bar at him then, did you? Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I mean, it's just...
Then it would have turned up on Pornhub.
Oof.
That was
But
the
I
case.
just, I was like, come on, bro. I will give him this. Ezra got ripped to play this shit.
my man was cut.
Yeah, I mean,
No homo.
I mean, the dude looks fit.
Yeah.
But I mean, come on, bro. Like, what is this, Terminator? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to see that. Like,
There
like,
was no need for my man's ass to be on the screen for 3 minutes.
No.
yeah.
The one single
if
scene
for one
it
single time where it's you see a little butt cheek, ha ha ha, I'm laughing at that. But
Right.
dude, it's like butt cheek. Then he's running around, and it's like
And then it's another butt cheek.
Yeah.
And he
And
comes
he's
back
running around
and then
again.
it's it.
Butt
yeah,
cheek.
and he could fall through the floor and runs back up.
Mrs.
You see his
Johansson
butt cheeks
screaming down
again.
low.
Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There was
that
no
was
comedic relief
hilarious,
in
but
what
I
you
loved
wanted to
Supergirl. I thought she did a
Yeah.
killer ass job. She looked great in the suit.
I believe they portrayed her very well, considering she's in that big old fucking
The dome.
dome ball thing. Bring her out. As soon as they introduced her, he heard me, you heard me.
Yep.
I said, get her to the sun.
Get her in the
Sunlight,
sun.
Yeah.
sunlight. As soon as she got out, you saw her Khloe Kardashian long ass fucking fingers. You know, kind of like you
Fill
could
up.
see.
They got meated
You could
up,
see her
bro.
get like rejuvenated.
Yeah.
That for me was like my favorite part of the fucking movie.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, hell yeah, dude, let's go. She's
That-
about to be badass.
That was it. And then her fight scene with all those people that have held her captive that long beats the fuck out of them. Loved
That
it.
was sick.
Loved it. Little bit of Stretch Armstrong,
That's-
as
yeah,
like you
yeah,
said
yeah.
as well. Yeah, I get it. I'm looking past that right now.
It didn't look as abysmal as everything else, though.
Exactly.
Like when
Yeah.
she was in her
Yes.
fight scene, I was like, okay, that's fine. Like it doesn't look. I mean, you and me had talked about this after we got
On
in the
our
car
car
after.
ride,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And it's like they were trying to do, in my opinion, they were trying to do like the 300 effect while they're doing the action, where it's like boo,
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm cool with it. It was fine.
It looked a little weird to me.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely
Definitely
looked
did.
a little
Definitely.
weird.
And
I'm
now
not
slow
saying-
down and then the hit.
I'm not saying that shit was the most perfect fight scene I've ever seen.
But it was one of the best in the movie.
That's true.
Unfortunately, it was one of the best in the movie.
That's true.
Yeah, it was one of the best in the movie.
Next
hands
to
down.
honestly though, listen. This is still Keaton Batman. I still liked his fight scene with all the Soviets with the AKs and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I think the fight scene looked good because there's no Stretch Armstrong that you can do because Batman doesn't have
The super
superpowers.
speed.
Right,
And all
well,
that
and-
kind of stuff,
So
right.
it's just
It was pretty visceral.
martial arts.
I'll
Yeah.
give that to you for sure.
Yeah.
When they have CGI Keaton in the Batman suit battling people, it looks good. Like he is bad. He gets
when
the
he's
gear
battling
out.
people.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
super Kryptonian army guys.
Right.
Or the ships.
Right.
You know, because we
Didn't
fly,
work too well
we
against the
fly
ships.
into those. You know, don't worry, the Batwings got State Farm.
Jesus.
So, but yeah,
Oh my God.
another sequence I want to talk about is the baby sequence in the beginning of the film and the calorie count thing.
That-
How I want to talk about how that got explained. I liked that.
Yep.
I thought it was going to be reoccurring throughout the movie.
Nope.
It is not. Holy shit.
One and
but
done.
I do think that when the movie first got written, that was going to be a key point in the film, was having his calorie counter go, oh crap, I'm running on
Out of-
empty. I need to
Right.
go and find food.
The next time that shit gets brought back up is when he has to go to fucking court. At
Yeah.
the very,
Yeah,
at,
Yeah.
at the
or
very
or
end.
young Barry being
when he-
like, are we always this hungry
Right,
or
yes.
whatever.
I was gonna say he's eating a fucking hot dog on the way into court.
Yeah.
He needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What in between
But yeah.
in
all
Russia?
I just
in Russia, not you didn't eat anything.
he
Nothing?
looked
that-
he,
Australia? No.
he looked at his calorie counter one time in the film. And what should have happened to just sequence it out is he should have gave that to young Barry when young Barry got his fucking powers and
Yeah.
said, you're gonna need this to know when
When
you're
you
gonna be hungry. Like, you
I
know,
think
when
that
you're running
broccoli
on-
went bad, bro.
Yeah.
Adds
Taste
more
that.
calorie.
Taste that.
Yeah, you're right.
but
That would have been a more plausible explanation.
But there wasn't.
That would have been smart.
They did
Yeah.
it one time. He said, I'm running on empty during this sequence, and then it never got brought up again in the film. And I thought that was a big L because I like that. I like that in the middle of all of this crazy shit happening that he's cleaning up after Batman and everything, he has to go, holy shit, I'm running on empty, man. Things are starting to speed up. I gotta find food like now. Like, and he's eating everything and all that stuff. I like that. That is the Flash.
That
That's
was
dope.
also. I'm also kind of annoyed with young Barry. Automatically knowing how to do things.
Oh yeah, I know. They
That
definitely
pissed me
you
the
know.
fuck off.
Yeah.
phasing like this.
Phasing is very,
they She-Hulked
very,
it.
very difficult, very intricate. You really got to know what the.
Yeah,
Oh, I know
yeah.
how to do this already.
It's like, yeah,
Go-
but you
go
don't
fuck
know how to
yourself.
do it with your clothes on. Like,
Yeah.
let me teach
And
you
then,
how to.
and then guess what? He did it with his clothes on.
That's true.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Right.
true. It's
Like,
like, oh, I have to take the clothes too. Okay, got it.
Bro.
That's again. They She-Hulked it. That where I am infinitely better than you.
Yeah.
You know, and where it's like
Because
okay,
you know
bro.
how to do it. I already do. Go fuck yourself.
Right. Yeah.
No, you
So
don't.
It's so stupid.
You just got those powers last night.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, just honorable bring up the director tweeted out and said the CGI is supposed to look bad. By the way.
What?
What?
Yep,
Why?
Not kidding. Not kidding.
What?
Yeah, he said we're seeing everything from Barry's perspective. It's supposed to look like this. Oh,
confused.
Got it.
All right.
Guess Barry was a big fan of Scorpion King.
What?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
kidding. I'm not kidding. You can find the tweet.
Sorry, you
pretty
have
crazy.
a forensic scientist in Barry Allen who is to a T smart, does things correctly. So through his eyes, this
Yeah,
is supposed to
it's
look
supposed to be
like
like-
shit, or is supposed to look correct because he is the reason that that people get put away in jail for the
Oh,
forensic
that
science
dog was
thing.
supposed to
Oh
look like
my
that.
fucking
the
God,
dog
dude.
looked like shit, dude, in that sequence.
Dude,
the
looked like-
babies looked horrible. The
God,
dog
bro.
looked horrible. The food looked fine.
So everything looks like shit, and it's just food that's supposed to look good.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
Go
like
fuck
when he's
yourself.
grabbing some of the babies, I was like, yo, that baby looks horrible. What the fuck?
It was pretty janky, but it was supposed to look like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to
Got
look
it.
janky.
Supposed to look jank.
Got
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Yeah,
okay.
it looked just as bad as the Twilight baby, if you remember that, guys. If you've ever seen video of that, they CGI'd a baby in that bitch, and it looks just as bad as that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And they put a baby in a microwave.
And yeah, they did put a baby in the microwave
I
for
like
the
how
ha-ha-has.
and you know what's really funny is it fucking dings.
I know that was.
Yeah, I was like, how? What? Why?
Excuse me.
no, it wouldn't do that.
It wouldn't.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a baby in the microwave.
But I did like the lady being like, ah!
Yeah,
That was kind
And
of
he's
funny.
like, I know these events can be very mentally traumatizing.
The Justice League doesn't have that.
Yeah,
the
it's like
Justice
we're
League-
working on that
kind
part
of
too.
bad
so.
at that part.
See, at the same
I like
time,
that.
the comedy aspects that were supposed to be very funny, I believe,
They were all right.
were good.
They were all right.
I believe they hit correctly.
Yeah, I think I explained it to Mike as it was like a simple waveform. It would like go up, you would laugh, and everything would be fine, and then it would go down, nothing would hit, and then you go up, and they would have a good time again, and they would go down, and it just keep
Looked like a
doing that
heartbeat.
the whole
Yep.
time. Yeah, right. Yeah, and so let's talk about Batfleck. Batfleck's in the film.
Yeah, he is.
CGI
Sure he is.
Batfleck is.
Yeah, he's in there.
I thought the suit CGI when he was on the bike and you know being hurled around on the bridge and everything, all that looked cool. The suit looked good right up until it was real Batfleck. When they show the chest of it, and it's like the exo suit of it and everything. I was like, yikes!
I was not a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
not of
looked
the
like
suit.
it just looked like my man's had a T-shirt with a fucking Batman symbol on the front
Right.
of it. For me,
Pretty.
it did, I did not like it.
It's supposed to.
I
Look
did
like
not
that.
like it. Yeah, yeah, it's through Barry's eyes. My bad.
Yeah, he just sees it as cloth.
Yeah.
It's
So
a nice T-shirt you got on there, Batman.
The Batfleck was cool in it. I like the color and everything, but I think the suit was kind of a miss. We do get a Gal Gadot cameo in here where she flies down and is like, "What's up, Flash? What's up, Bats?"
Save the day.
And
Bye.
they do something with the lasso of truth that I absolutely hated.
I hated it in Justice League.
Well, but that's the thing is that the lasso of truth doesn't work like that.
No.
So basically what they do is they got this guy, he's wrapped up in the lasso of truth because Wonder Woman comes in, saves the day. Batman's about to drop this suitcase with like weird shit that can't hit the water into the water. He's about to fall, and then she comes in, saves the day, wraps up Batman's arm in the lasso of truth, and then wraps up
It
the
was
dude in the process too.
Carmine Falcone's son.
Yes, and so while they're being wrapped up, Batman's trying to get the lasso of truth off, and he just starts blabbering out truths where he's like, I do this because I need to get over my parents' relationship.
I need
should
to get
just-
over my
I should
big
really
ass
just give
ego.
away all of my money, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, if we
And
just
he's
all poverty,
desperately trying to get it off, and then Barry goes like, sees that he's trying to get it off, is like, let me
Tries to
help
help.
you. And he puts and now this joke hit for me though.
It was funny.
That
Because
shit
it was,
was
so
funny.
awkwardly funny.
Hilarious.
It's like Barry puts his hands on the lasso and he's like, I know what sex is, but I just have never
I've never
experienced
experienced
it yet. And like
Sex
and
is a
it's-
metaphor.
I was just like, what? But after I processed what happened, I was like, dude, Wonder Woman didn't even ask them a question.
Not a single fucking
It
thing
was
was
just
said.
in her head. She was like, "Tell me your deepest,
Yeah,
darkest
right.
secrets."
And I was like, dude, no.
Right. It does not work
That's
that
not,
way.
Right.
yeah, that's not the lasso of truth. She has to wrap you up in it and then say, tell me what I'm looking for. And they go, okay, I'll tell you exactly. You
Also,
know.
she didn't ask a question. So what
That's
the
what
fuck
it
are
says.
y'all
It's
talking
just-
But
for?
that's
the
exactly.
truth must be revealed.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that they utilized the lasso as a tool with like an unexplained power where it was like, no, dude, that's not
You're
what.
just going to start spewing shit.
Exactly. No, that's not what
And
happens.
she
to
she's
anybody.
like, "This never gets old." Like, so,
Right,
but it's,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
I got
establishing that
something
that's
for
how
you,
it
though.
works.
Yeah,
I got
that's-
something for you, though. Multiverse.
That's true.
Yeah, and
Fuck
it's just like,
yourself.
dude,
Well, that's
I don't
original
under-
verse.
Yeah, that is original.
I
That's
know,
OG
dude,
Gal
but
Gadot.
now-
I know, but like, for people with their unexplainium, they're like, well,
Why did they start doing this? Why did they start doing that?
Yeah,
Multiverse.
well, like, so here's the thing.
Flashpoint.
It's
Go
like,
fuck yourself.
that's never been the case because when she wrapped up Doomsday, in Batman v Superman with the lasso of truth, he should have been like, I'm a fucking creation of Lex Luthor and I'm very scared right now. That's why I'm attacking everybody and I have no idea what's going on and please don't kill me. And like shit like that. And no, that's not how
I don't
it
wanna
fucking
die.
works.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. He's like, I'm just trying to survive. Lex Luthor just created me. I don't know what's going on. I'm really scared. Like, you know what I mean? And
People keep calling me Doomsday. My name's Frank.
yeah, exactly. Right, yeah, right. Yeah, I used to deliver mail at the Daily Bugle. Like, what the fuck? Like, so it's like, it's like that's never happened before. So that kind of, I was like, come
It's
on, man.
irritating,
It was
man.
cool seeing Gal Gadot. Don't get me wrong. Like, I was like, yeah, bro, Wonder Woman, and then that happened. I'm like,
that was it.
come on, bro.
Gadot.
We saw a CGI version of her. Blob version. So stupid. We get to see a CGI Henry Cavill too. Oh yeah, that's cool.
And a
wanna talk
CGI
the back of him.
Nicolas Cage.
I want to talk about that scene, I guess.
What's the scene?
Sphere World.
That's like all the way at the end.
I know.
But yeah,
I
we
mean,
can.
just,
Yeah, we
the
can.
whole-
At the
the whole
end, there's
damn
fucking
thing.
WB Sphere World that looked like absolute dog shit. And they have, hey, Adam West cameo. It's literally just not even Adam West. It's a CGI fucking Batman with Robin. And it's like, holy hot dogs, Batman. And then just fucking goes away.
Next.
Yeah, like a
next,
slideshow.
Christopher Reeves and Supergirl are literally looking at a tear in the universe, and they just go, huh. They don't say a fucking word.
Nope.
They don't do nothing.
Nope, just look
Well,
at
that's
it.
because Chris Reeves can't say anything.
Goes into a black and white version of the old Flash running, trying to do something.
He's running.
He's running.
We know that. That's
he
how I knew he
looked-
was the Flash.
He
plus
looked
the
cool.
Hat, you know.
He looked cool.
I think that OG suit it hit correctly. It was.
Yeah.
It was exactly what it was. Just a saucer hat.
Yeah.
No,
it was OG.
no face mask, nothing.
But again, okay. You showed me that. That's cool. And then you get Nicolas
We
fucking
fly into the Nick
Cage.
Cage universe.
Nick Cage
And
with a
so-
fucking big ass planet-sized tarantula.
So everybody who doesn't know about the secret Superman film that was called Superman Lives and it had Nicolas Cage in it, the only shit about that is seeing Nicolas Cage in the Superman uniform with no cape and he's just testing it out. And there's one concept photo of Nicolas Cage as Superman and he's flying up to like a giant spider, robot spider. It's supposed to be like Brainiac. That's what we got is Nicolas Cage fighting a spider. Cool. Who gives a fuck?
At least they gave us 2 minutes of him fighting a spider.
Yeah, but
Was
bro,
it needed?
Yeah.
You
No.
gave a CGI, 3D CGI model Nicolas Cage Superman more screen time than Christopher Reeves. Why? Nobody knows about that Nicolas Cage shit. You have to dive in the internet to find that. So a normal ass person is gonna go, what the fuck
Nicolas
is with Nicolas
Cage?
Cage being in everything
I thought
right
he
now?
was Ghost Rider.
You know what I mean? Like, people are going to look at that and go, what? What is that?
People that don't know.
Yeah. Well,
If you're,
right.
I mean, if you're not a Nicolas Cage fan, if you're a Nicolas Cage fan, you're going,
You know.
hell yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Well, and you probably know, like Stone just said.
Right.
You probably are
I was gonna
aware
say,
that that's in
but-
there.
If you're also like a DC fan, a good DC fan, you would know.
deep DC.
What
fan.
about
If you're
Superman
just going
Lives?
to watch The Flash and you're like, holy shit, Nicolas Cage is in this? I hate you. I hate you as a person.
I didn't understand why like they necessarily had to show all of these.
Well, they
I mean,
didn't.
I
They
know.
didn't.
They
They
didn't have to show
amounted
any of
to nothing. They amounted to nothing.
All they really had to do was have your spherical world, see it colliding, and see it being reversed with Dickhead.
That's
in
where
the
I'm like, I
fucking
don't understand why it
sphere.
even needed to be reversed.
They
Like that's the
didn't.
thing.
That's what should have been the end.
I thought
Let
they
it
were going to
implode.
when Barry Allen popped out into another universe with another Flash. I thought, not knowing anything, I thought they were going to have Nicolas Cage swoop down, and then there goes Christopher Reeves. Everything is fucked up, and all these heroes, all these cameos are in the same fucking world,
Universe.
and it's
Yes.
fucking everything up.
Yes.
And then everybody goes against Zod.
And then
that is not what
that
happened.
is not what happened.
And
That
the
would've
world
been
gets
cool.
fucking nuked. because everything's going
Right.
awry.
And that would have made perfect sense. Is like all of these timelines are intersecting at this one thing in this one noodle.
We should get paid for our
And-
ideas.
Yeah, and like, you know, and all of these characters are battling one centric thing, and it's because they're doing that and they're all unifying, it's going to implode the multiverse, and new branches are going to start. No.
No.
I mean, like that would only make fucking sense.
No.
So dude, you could have even had something like, I don't know, like a different Superman, like other than Christopher Reeves and stuff. You don't want to pay for the likeliness or whatever. Like, get somebody else from
You can
like
get
Clark
the-
and
you can get
Lois
the
and Clark Superman.
You can get the
flying with
motherfucker
them.
from Teen Wolf again to play Superman, to play Clark Kent, like he did in Supergirl.
Yeah, there you go. Or like get somebody
More
like
ideas.
like here you go. How about Tom Welling? And from Smallville, and get him to be fucking Superman
Man,
and
that's
fly
too
around.
that's too fucking smart. Stop.
Yeah, well,
Stop. You're using your brain too much
I'm
to
like,
make a Flash fucking movie.
bro,
okay?
I'm barely
Remember
using
Flash
my brain.
movie. You were looking for Superman in Flash.
Well, yeah, I
But-
know, but I'm well, even like, and we've talked
Still,
about it
dude.
before, but it's like even somebody like Grant Gustin helping them,
At this
and then
point-
you could make Grant Gustin the Reverse Flash in this.
At this point, though, yes, Flash movie, correct. We're talking about Superman. Yes, the entire
They did
plot is to find Superman to stop Zod, because
Yeah,
that
that's
universe
true.
is gonna get fucked.
That's
Right.
true.
So yes, it's
And
called it's called the Flash. Does it have a lot of the Justice League in it? Yes. Does it need it? Yes. Because to destroy this universe, everything needs to get fucked. That means Wonder Woman. That means Batman. That means Superman. That means all the Justice League. Oh, Aquaman is in the end. He's hammered, not
He
doing
is.
shit.
He's a
He's
sailor.
talking to bacteria in a fucking puddle.
I live
in-
here.
it-
in the
What if I told you guys the original script for this was Flash and Cyborg?
I love
would
Victor
make
Stone.
sense.
I'd be here for that.
I would've-
1,000%.
He's not Cyborg
I
yet.
would have watched that.
Right. I want a cyborg movie.
You're not gonna get
It was Flash and Cyborg like going through time.
Dude,
and-
go fuck yourself.
that makes more sense. Speaking of the time, the reason
just-
why
you just
he time
pissed me
travels
off, dude.
is because he's got to save his or he can save his parents. Maybe
Yeah.
those damn tomatoes. If it was only for the tomatoes,
The
as you see,
blue
as the
can,
main
not the
character.
green can.
I put the green can as the overlay because that's what I had. But yeah,
I mean, like, so,
I really hate you for telling me that.
and I mean, you're right on that. Like, it's like
Oh
he
my
changed
gosh.
something by getting the tomatoes in his mom's cart. She doesn't forget them, and it completely changes everything. But my biggest problem is he goes back to fix it,
Mhm.
and he doesn't. He changes something again.
yeah, it's true.
And then his dad looks up in the fucking film, and it's like, I'm back. Everything's normal. No, it's not. You
Yeah.
didn't fix it. You're still an idiot. We didn't learn anything from the film.
Right.
Dude, I literally, if he would have went back, put everything back to where it was, and everything was cool, we'd have no issue. But he goes back and he puts the tomatoes on the top shelf.
Yep.
So his fucking dad has to look up. Why?
So he can be exonerated
Well, and
in
he's-
the new future.
well, as soon as he did that, and I go, it's on the top shelf. Why? And then everything else, he comes back and shit's different, and I'm like, that wasn't even like a twist.
Oh, you're
I
right.
knew that
you,
was gonna
You
happen.
thought you were gonna go right back to normal again?
I mean,
Nah.
Well, that's how they market it. Like, as soon as he
Yes,
gets back,
yeah.
he's like, yeah, I'm back. Everything's fine. And it looks all normal and shit. And
And then
then,
you got fucking George Clooney pops out.
yeah. And I
Batman.
go, I go,
Okay.
yeah, of course he would. Why wouldn't he? Because you fucked up the timeline
Of
still.
course, it's different.
but
And you're
in the,
and you're surprised. Why?
I don't.
Because his dad in the original footage didn't look up.
No, I understand that. I'm
the
just
footage
trying
is
to
fucked up,
feel
too.
like how could changing his dad looking up change the Batman?
Well, that's like an unexplaining
That
because
so Did he just hop to he never got back on the original noodle?
No,
now he's just on another noodle.
Yeah, 100%.
He's on the one that got thrown in the trash.
Yeah.
I guess so.
It's got Parmesan
Especially
all
if
over
it's
it.
got George Clooney Batman. That definitely
So that's
be in the trash for sure.
Don't know, but
No Batman nipples.
Aquaman is the same, but not the same.
No Batman.
Well, yeah.
So it doesn't make
Arthur
sense.
isn't Aquaman in this universe. He is just Arthur.
But
Curry.
it's still Jason Momoa.
Wait,
correct.
what? Hold on. No,
Yes.
at the end, he said this is Atlantean treasure.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
He still is, but he
he's
isn't.
not
The king of
Aquaman.
Atlantis.
He's
Yet.
not.
Yeah.
He's
yet.
not.
Are you saying
I'm-
yet?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
he's just
okay.
getting
I'm
drunk.
sorry.
in
I
the
had
city.
to. Just
Yeah,
make sure
he
I pieced that
hasn't.
together.
He hasn't gone back down to Atlantis and been
Yeah.
like, "Let me go
Okay.
figure out and meet Willem Dafoe." and
Initially,
I guess.
Initially, I thought you were saying he's never gonna be that.
That's what I got
why
out of
like,
it.
wait.
Was I was like, okay, he's just getting drunk up on the land and
Well,
doing
no,
his
he's
thing.
hold on. He's got to be because he didn't know Arthur back then until Justice League.
What are you talking
But the
about?
timeline.
No,
still.
dude. That's why he's explaining to Arthur who he is. So you mean to tell me in this other universe, Aquaman, and I'm the in the puddle?
And I'm
Sailor.
drunk drinking
Yeah,
Guinness.
that's what. Yeah, right.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Is
Okay.
he's back in a timeline. Things are a little similar.
Sorry,
but it's
I just
still
decided.
fucked up
Yeah.
I
because
just
he
decided
changed it.
to forget all that happened
And to me, I
because
go,
that's your best bet.
how did that nuke the universe in
Right.
any way?
Yeah.
That was my very end thing. What did this change?
Nothing. Well,
Nothing.
it
It did.
It
His
changed
dad's
Batman.
exonerated.
His dad's exonerated. Changed Batman.
I know.
Arthur is an Aquaman, and
Yes.
that's all we know.
I get that. The DC universe. How did it get reset?
Well,
Because
now you got Clooney.
Well, no, it's
Because now we have
it's-
Clooney Batman and his dad's
It's
free.
it's reset because now we're on a different noodle. That's still in the multiverse. We're
So
just
in that
a different
noodle-
I hate that.
we
That-
don't know
I
if
hate how
Zod
they
ever, like Superman, Man of Steel ever happened, Justice League,
It
did that
it all happened. It's on another
do it.
noodle.
On a different noodle.
That's
happened
the OG
differently.
timeline.
It's on a different
no.
Kang.
I don't
No,
understand.
no. Everything from Snyderverse,
Mm-hmm.
because Batfleck even references something from Snyderverse.
Yes.
Everything from Snyderverse on, like all of that universe, that all happened in its own noodle.
Oh, and so noodle, right? That's what I'm
Right.
saying. In this new noodle, any of these events occur?
We don't know. We don't
That's, I
know.
know. That's what
Yeah,
I was.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I was
Yeah,
saying. Is that
we-
we don't
well,
know what
Could have happened. Don't know.
Maybe
and
something
if they did
different-
happen, it's George Clooney versus Tom Hardy as Superman.
Maybe,
you know? Like,
maybe
it's
something
but we don't know.
similar at the same level of catastrophic happened.
with Michael Cera as Lex Luthor.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. Michael Cera from
Michael Cera.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, those events maybe have happened already, but it would not be Henry Cavill and all that shit. So technically, yes, the DC universe is reset. It's just a different.
I
noodle.
don't really think they showed that properly.
No,
I don't think so
no,
either.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's
and
another.
now you're only going to
negative.
That's
enter.
why
and-
me, a fan, is like, wait, what?
Yeah, different universe, different noodle.
and you're going to introduce more confusion now with your next movie, Aquaman,
Yeah.
or Blue Beetle's next. But either way, Aquaman
At
when
least
that
that's
comes
an
out.
introductory character that we haven't seen
That's-
anything about.
right, that's
which
true,
Which
but-
is good. I like.
I
that.
mean, like how right now with what you're trying to build is Aquaman ever going to fit?
I don't know.
how's the
That's
Flash gonna fit?
That's that. Well, he's not right now. It'll take 9 more years to make another movie. but that's what I'm saying is like we don't know where it's going yet. It's all open right now because
Yeah.
they technically took us from one noodle to the next noodle. Now we're starting at point A in that noodle, and we got to get to point B, or they might go off into another universe.
We got to go to the Noodle Sea.
Yeah. So OG noodle is kaputs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that Justice League movie you saw, it may or may not have happened.
The Snyder
We don't
cut.
know.
Oh, it
definitely
happened in its own universe.
I'm saying
Yes, in its own universe.
in its own universe. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying where the DC is now. Where the
Right.
DC universe is
Yeah,
now.
like we
It
we
may or
don't
may
know.
not have happened. Like I said, something as catastrophic on the same par, same level, possibly could have happened. Maybe not how That just pulled my fucking ear.
My name is Michael Shannon. I am here to declare war on Earth. That's literally how he delivered his lines.
Yeah.
You could tell he was not into it at all. I like Michael Shannon.
Yeah.
And that was something I was like, oof.
You didn't bring me a gift?
I am a fan
War.
of Michael Shannon very, very much as Zod, but
That was
Well,
not.
you could
wish
tell
he
he was
had-
like, this is an obligation.
I wish he had some enthusiasm and a reason to
Yeah.
be.
Man of Steel, Zod.
Yeah.
Him and that. Oh, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
I will find him. You know? And he
Yeah.
found him in this one. He killed his ass.
Well, he found him, and then he found Kara.
I will find him.
Rachel?
Yeah, so here's something that they could have did that would have been real cool. In the movie, Kara goes up to Zod, and she's like, you know, where's Superman? Or where's Kal-El? He's like, we found him. Where is he? We killed him, you know. And then, you know, beat him up.
Fuck did y'all do that at the same
Yeah, cuz, bro. Yeah, you know, then she goes to beat him up. How about this though? What if he says, "We found him," right? She goes, "What have you done with him? What have you done?" La, la, la. And he goes, "What do you mean? He's right here." And no. And the giant dude that everybody can't fucking kill has the mask come
Kal-El.
off, and it's fucking Henry Cavill. That would have been massive.
You have
and
no
Zod-
idea how hard I would be.
Dude, and Zod, and then it flashes
Need to
back
put
to
you in the
Zod,
attic,
and she's like, she's like, oh, and he's like, Zod's like, we trained him as one of our own. Like,
Yeah.
we found him first, but we need your blood. Like,
Is there a
and stuff.
weapon or yeah?
Right, we tried to siphon the blood from him, it doesn't work, and blah blah
His
blah.
blood doesn't work.
And then
We
right,
didn't have to
that-
drain an infant.
That would have been. I would have been like, oh shit! And
But-
like his armor breaks off, and it's like black suit Superman
Oh
and
my
shit.
God.
Oh my god, that would have been nasty.
Stop.
But no.
You're teasing me.
No.
With
But
things
yeah,
that
so
I
they
really want.
basically are like, nah, we killed him. We killed him, and now we gonna kill
We
you.
drained an infant.
I can't kill you.
We drained an infant's blood. That's basically what they said.
And then they stick her, and then put the little
Stick
chest
her
thing
again.
on her.
Any
yeah.
every time he goes back, she gets stuck.
Yep. And
Stuck.
I really just hated how young Barry was like fanning over her, being like, "I love you," and I'm like, "No, OG Barry should be getting with her."
All right, so
sure.
so let me ask this question. Timeline Barry Allen, who has all the shit all over him.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think?
Terrible.
What, the bat suit?
No.
No.
The
No.
one in the time paradox.
Crusty busty.
Yeah, the crusty looking.
Oh, he looked like absolute dog shit.
You didn't like it. Okay.
No, I hated it. I thought it was so
I
stupid.
hate the whole concept of
and
it.
I didn't like the way he looked. I like the thought of seeing, because this fight, the first, like the initial time we saw him punch OG Barry,
Mm-hmm.
he still had that fucking big old piece of metal sticking out of his arm.
See, I hated that. I was
Yeah.
like, as soon as that,
It's like it's
As
the
soon as
same
that
one that
happened
gets
to Barry-
infatuated with going back in time and trying to
Just
fix
fix
everything.
it. I get it.
yeah, but it's the like just like him getting that shrapnel in his arm, and then seeing him as like just the young Barry using that as a tool. I was like, well, now we know who the fucking guy is who pushed
Right.
him out, and then it comes up and he's like, yeah, I got more shit all over me because I'm fucking up all the time.
trying to fix.
And I just was like, dude, this literally looks
As
like
soon-
a blob monster.
We saw him the first time, and as soon as he went and saw the young Barry, I was like, "That's him."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I as soon as I saw it, I'm like, "It's gonna be him," because our OG Barry was not as infatuated with changing what needed to be
Trying to
trying to
necessarily
fix-
it. Yeah,
fix.
I guess like that was one thing, and he was like, "Oh, this is a mistake."
right.
and
He's trying to fix what he fucked up already, not trying to fix what he's still
What's-
trying to
yeah.
fix, what he's still trying to fix and fix and fix.
So-
This is a noodle crossing point. You
Yeah.
can't fix it, bro.
what
the
I-
noodles cross.
What I would have liked better is, instead of a giant crystal monster or whatever the fuck he
Crusty
was,
monster.
yeah, crusty dusty monster, I would have much rather have had him go through all of that.
in the Speed Force.
His suit is still black and everything, and he by the time you see him come back and showdown with Barry, he's Zoom.
Oh yes.
Because Zoom's
Oh
outfit
my
is
God,
black
yes.
like that, and it would
And
have
it's
been
blue lightning.
It would have been and it would have been the foundation.
It's almost
of Zoom's suit. Him being like, yeah, but I like the black better. Barry.
It's almost
and
like we're
stuff like-
fans.
and I just think if they would have introduced that,
Zoom?
it would have just made it way better.
Yeah, but I feel like
could only do that
if
if it
they
was
introduced Zoom right there, they would have killed him off, and then it would be nowhere again.
Yeah, but well, I mean,
Introduce an integral character in the Flash universe.
If you didn't
And then
have
they'd kill
Ezra
him.
Miller doing young Ezra Miller or young Barry, whatever, then you could have done that and kept that as a character and
See,
not
but
killed
even-
them off and have them.
even-
All right,
So
I'll
many
be back.
fucking missed
even with
opportunities, man.
young Barry being Zoom in my theory or whatever, I feel like it would have worked either way because Zoom is going against time. He's a variant himself, so it
He's
Right.
just
a variant
makes
of
more
the Speed
sense
Force, yes.
if it would in that universe, if it would have been Barry, like a variant of Barry that has to go back through time and fix everything.
No, I get that.
and all
I'd just say if it wasn't Ezra Miller as an actor, then you would be
right.
able to keep them,
Yeah.
have them go off do their own thing, not
Yeah.
actually die at the end and be a returning,
Yeah.
you semi-villain or whatever.
Imagine having a fucking brain for a second.
Well, I mean, it's just this is what happens when you take a story like Flashpoint, that is a good story, and you replace Thomas Wayne with Michael Keaton, and there is no Reverse Flash in it. It's just
There's
Crystal
no
Monster
Zoom.
Man, and stuff like that. And it's
when
just
you throw 5 scripts in a blender.
well, right,
what you
and,
get.
and again, this is a bastardized version of Flashpoint. If you want a better version of this,
Very
the DC
bastardized.
animated Flashpoint is way better than this.
Oh my God! It's
Where
good.
we never got
compared to this.
we never got Thomas Wayne, which is Batman who has guns with red eyes that kills people all the time, doesn't care.
actually kills
Bruce
people?
is the one who died at the theater instead of Thomas, and the mother Martha becomes the Joker.
Why'd you say that name?
Right, yeah. But yeah, Martha becomes the Joker, which is massive and super sick. And it's basically Thomas and her battling back and forth because they both can't get over the trauma of losing their son.
They can't kill each other.
Yeah. Yeah. And
But-
one
And they won't.
needs the other to survive
Exactly.
type vibe.
Exactly.
So it would have just been
Would've
a
been
better
better.
story.
It kind of lines up just like with the Heath Ledger and fucking Christian Bale Batman. They
Yeah.
were in it forever.
I forget the actor's name that plays Thomas Wayne in Batman v Superman, but it's the same guy who plays Negan, and
Oh.
he's
Yes.
also in Supernatural, the
Right, right.
dad.
Yep.
I think his
Yep.
name's Thomas Dean or something. I don't
I
know.
have
Either
no-
way,
I can't remember. but he's
seeing
awesome.
that guy with 2 guns and a Batman suit with red eyes killing people, and he was the comedian in Watchmen.
Right.
Yes.
But seeing him, dude, I'm like, yeah, show me that. I'm trying to
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, you're not going to see that.
Bro.
No.
All right, so let me get this. Isn't really off topic. It's still on the DC universe topic. Jensen Ackles as Superman, still in talks.
Oh?
I can see him being Batman. I don't know if I can see him being Bruce Wayne. I don't
Wait,
know.
did you say he's in talks to play Superman?
I'm sorry, Batman. Batman.
Oh.
Yeah, it started
He's
off
still
Superman,
he's
but
still
yeah,
high up
Batman.
on the list after they watched him play Soldier Boy in The Boys.
I'm not into it.
No?
I can't see him as Bruce Wayne. I can see him as Batman. That's it.
Nope.
Eh.
I'm not. I can't see him as either. I'm out.
Damn.
Not for me. Nope. Not into it.
Could be.
Yeah. I don't think
That's
that
fine.
would be a good idea.
Leave him as fucking Soldier Boy, please.
Well, I mean, if he wants to play somebody in DC, I think there's a better character suited for him. I can see him more as Green Lantern, Hal Jordan than
I could have seen him being Arrow.
or Arrow. That would be a good, Green Arrow would be a good one. Him as Batman.
I
I'm
don't like it.
I don't know about all
don't
that.
like it.
Batman needs to be. Batman
You make
needs to
him
be
Nightwing, and I'm gonna be hard as a rock. That's just because
He
I'm
could-
a
he could-
biased Nightwing. fan.
I could see him playing Nightwing, but
Or
yeah,
Robin,
I mean,
for that matter.
I don't know. About
That'd be an old Robin.
he could play like a Tim Drake Robin.
Yes.
But yeah, I as far as he goes as Batman, no.
I think y'all should pass on that.
It's
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I just think there, there's Batman is and Bruce Wayne. I don't know. It's
It
hard
has
to cast.
you have to be able to play both. And I don't think he can
pull off both.
do both at the same time.
I think somebody like, even though I mean, I know what I would want to see him as, but I don't think we're ever going to ever. But I'd like to see Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Batman. I think he would play a pretty cool Batman.
I
even
still want
though
him to be Nightwing.
Right. That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think we're ever gonna get that.
I don't think so either. Unfortunately.
Like Joseph
No.
Gordon-Levitt or I don't know, man. Maybe
Brock
Michael
Lesnar.
Cera.
Michael Cera. I was gonna say maybe Daniel Craig, but I don't
Daniel
know.
Craig
I think
as-
he's too old.
As
Yeah.
Batman.
So here's what I think you do with Batman in the new DC universe. They're not going to because they're doing Brave and the Bold, but I really do think that you would take. I mean, they can't because they already used them, but I think you'd take somebody like Keaton, and I think you would make him old Bruce that sits behind the monitor, and he's the Oracle, and I think you get a Terry McGinnis. And you
Yes.
just start anew, and
Yes.
you do Batman Beyond.
Give me Batman Beyond.
Even
Yes.
Batman Beyond in today's world would still be interesting and cool.
Yeah.
But I think the concept of taking Bruce, making him into a brutal old man that can still kind of kick ass, but he has
When he
he
needs to.
has to stay behind the computer because of his health.
Yes.
And you have him in the ear of a brand new Terry McGinnis. I don't know
Badass.
who would play Terry. That would need to be somebody, like.
That's going to take a little bit more thought.
Yeah, where I don't really know who would play a good Terry. Terry's got to be almost somebody like, I mean, he's way too old now, but is somebody like Ryan Reynolds, like the same kind of vibe.
Why wouldn't Joseph Gordon-Levitt work?
I mean,
Obviously,
he could.
he's been
He could.
introduced. He's been introduced in Dark Knight and all that stuff.
He could,
Right?
Yeah, I would totally be down for
So
him to
that
play
would
Terry.
be fucking
Yeah.
dope.
I 100% would be down for him playing Terry.
Oh yeah.
Or have somebody new play Terry and then have Joseph Gordon-Levitt play, Bloodhaven's
Bloodhaven
Nightwing. In that, because Nightwing is in Batman Beyond, he's just way older. So he's basically Batman.
Yeah.
I
I would
Batman
be here
Beyond.
for that.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I don't know. As far as the Flash goes, though, there was nothing that interesting in the film. So yeah, I think when you chalk it up to the Flash, I think you could sum it up like first act is pretty good. Second act is good. Third act
Gooder.
is complete and utter mess.
Yes.
And the
A mess.
CGI in it is very bad. If you can look past that stuff, you'll probably enjoy
If you're
the
a
film.
biased Flash fan, you will have a good time watching this movie.
I guess.